suck Israel's dick.
No, they're
I mean,
fucking building. They're building nuclear missiles.
are they though? I don't know. Well, if they
I
are,
don't
then
know.
let's just fuck. I say this, okay?
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to Saturday
Oh
morning.
shit, you asshole, we're live. I was just about to spill my guts, man. I was just about to really lay it down.
That's why I figured I would. Good morning,
No, but
everybody.
what I was gonna say, because I started saying it, what I was gonna say is if we're gonna get into it with Iran, man, let's just get in it and finish it and get it done. And there should be we should get out an eraser and just go erase Iran right off the map, and that could be our new oil field.
Didn't he try that once? He took out the supposedly blew up their nuclear site or whatever the first time.
I guess it didn't work because now they got more of them. I don't know.
Well, they said they weren't going to do it, but they did it anyway.
Yeah,
Good morning,
I mean,
I'm Kevin Hawthorne, Chesapeake Bay Brian. Chesapeake Bay Brian said, "Wouldn't $80 or $100 be a little better title since we're at 93 or so currently?" Hey, you never know; it could still drop to 50, even though we're at 90. It went from 120 down to whatever it did real quick. Littlefoot, good morning. Saw your post. I did a little answer on your post. The ASE guy, good morning, good morning. Pang, dang, Pang. Dang Pang will
Bang
be,
Bang's going to be on the Metal Mob, right?
yep, that's what I was just going to say. Caterpillar
Oh, I'm
Silver,
sorry.
designed by JVL. Silver Stallion, the Humble Stacker, Walter Thibodeau. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I saw Dang Pang's going to be on the Metal Mob on Monday night, I believe, or Sunday night. Sorry, I'm not sure what day it is. Sunday night
Sunday.
with the Metal Mob.
Which, if you don't know, is Liberty Bleed Silver, the Humble Stacker, and Cartier Silver.
Yes.
Three
Let me
fine
see.
gentlemen.
Let me see if I can drop a link to that, if I'm allowed. I'm not sure whose channel it will be on this weekend.
Oh, I
Humble,
don't know.
who will be on this weekend, Humble?
Oh, Humble's in town. I didn't even know. What's up, dude?
Do you guys have the live set up yet, Humble? I will drop the link if you do. I'm sure everybody here already knows and already tunes in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And any one of these people that are moderators can do it. I moderate everybody.
Moderate everybody. That shit's dangerous.
What can they do? What can a moderator? Well, I guess a moderator could, like, if you pissed off a moderator, they could time everybody out.
Yeah.
I
Silver
guess the
Serpent says he thinks it's on Humble channel. Okay, very nice. Matt Wingy, good to see you. Littlefoot says, "Sure is good to see everyone this morning. I'm on the road again." Yes, it will be on
I
Humble's channel.
just can't
Okay,
wait to
very
get
nice.
on the road again.
Oh yeah, don't let me forget. Silver Serpents will be doing Kalilo this after. We'll be doing Kalilo. We'll be on Kalilo's show this afternoon.
Cleo's
We'll
like,
be.
"Hey, Poppy."
So we were. I'm sure everybody else knows. We were talking a little bit about the Iran war before we got on here, and I snuck that little live button in there on Blue Collar. I was looking back at the last time we bombed Iran, and the precious metals didn't really have it didn't have an effect on them. So I don't know. I don't know if it have an effect on the precious metals on Monday or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't even thinking along those lines, but um, I'm just like I said, Trump got elected. He said he was going to end all the frivolous, regime change and all this bullshit. And here we are. It's like we're into everybody's business again. We're in there with Israel. We're in there with Venezuela. We're in there with freaking Iran now. And it's like, what's next? I
Don't
mean,
forget
if we're
Cuba.
gonna Cuba, right? Hey, don't forget Cuba. Can't leave
Well,
them out.
Cuba blew up a boat or something with 4 Americans on it. So I saw one of the things where Trump said we might do a friendly takeover of Cuba.
51st state. We could build a bridge from Key West.
There you go. Isn't
If they could build a bridge to Key West, they can build a bridge from Key West to Cuba.
that means International Stacker will be closer to a Walmart than Cuba, or he'll still be closer to Cuba?
No, it'll still be closer. They're not going to move Cuba.
I know. I
What
was
if you
just
could
throwing him in there.
just tie a couple of aircraft carriers and drag it over?
Yeah. The HDP says
In
everything is
Park.
fine. I've been assured. There you go. HDP always knows. He's a prepper. If you guys don't know HDP, go check him out. He's a prepper in northern Nevada. He gets all that snow and all that mess up there. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
see here.
The US has always been in everybody's shit though. There's no different with that.
Well, look, man, let's be honest. We're the world's police force, right? We have to protect the dollar, our interest in the dollar and how that goes. And if we're going to be the world's reserve currency, we pretty much have to be the world's cop, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
things
That
could
is
get out
the
of control, you know?
that is the way of the US, I guess, right? Mustard and biscuits, good morning. Good to see you. Walter Thibodeau says it is now my little pup is out. Oh, Walter Thibodeau, your pup is out of the hospital, out of the vet. That is good to hear. He was letting Littlefoot know. That is always good to hear. What was this? So what's new on your end there, blue collar?
Nothing new. Just been hitting the coin shop since it was like 73. Been like trying to force myself to get back into buying a little bit this month. I did buy a little bit in January, not a tremendous amount, but this month I've been trying to pick up at least probably 2 times a week. Go down and get some stuff for the stack. Yesterday I got some I know this is going to shock a lot of people. I got some 90%. I got some Benjamins. Oh, actually it was 11 Benjis, 2 JFKs and a Walker. So 14 in total.
It's not a bad move.
No,
Like we
the
were
price
talking, what
was
was that? Wasn't that Monday we were talking about that it could you never know, the price could flip on, or the interest could flip on 90%.
yeah. Well, the price was so low that it just doesn't make sense not to do it as far as I'm concerned. But I don't know. I think it's almost a no-brainer at this point. Are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I was
Vegas.
just reading.
Oh.
I was reading some of the chat.
Oh, I thought you fell asleep. You sounded like you were sleeping. Did you work late last night?
Actually, I signed the list to the list to get out early just in case, and
Yeah.
they called me before I even went to work and asked me if I wanted to stay home. So I stayed home with Mrs. Vegas Stacker.
Oh, wow. That's
So
awesome.
it was a good night. But I mean, even though I stay home, it doesn't mean I sleep. You're still set on that schedule. So
Well, you have to be, right? If you sleep off schedule, you're going to be miserable when you go back to your regular schedule.
I do that. Like my sleep schedule is all jacked up. I do that from time to time. Like for instance, last night, sometimes I'll end up sleeping, going back to sleep, and then I jack my sleep all up. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. I got to spend time with Mrs. Vegas Stacker, so it was good.
Yeah, that is good. That's you can't put a value on that, right? You have
Yeah,
to
not at all.
yeah.
And I took a
And
took a
not to
vacation
mention
day,
the
so I'll still
pups.
get paid. So it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only drag about me. It's like I don't get paid when I don't work, theoretically. Um, I guess in ways, in other ways, but
That's
I
why
mean,
you got
hell, when I was sleeping last night and I sold a bunch of silver. I sold a prospector. I sold what did I sell? I sold a prospector, a proof ASE, 2 half-ounce Scottsdale silver buttons, trying to think, bunch of copper while I was sleeping last night. So
So I was gonna
that
say that's why that's what you got your side hustle for.
there you go.
Matt Wingate says BCS. If a Morgan shows no mint mark, where is it from?
Philadelphia. That would
There you
be a
go.
Philly.
Philly,
No mint mark
PA.
equals to Philadelphia.
Speaking of Pennsylvania, word is that Thousandaire is on the mend, and I'm sure he will be back at it in no time.
Yeah, that's good. That's good news. He was, I guess you could say Fish was right. Fish had, I don't know if he went public with that, but he texted it to me. He said that he thinks it was from the keto that he was on. And apparently that was the fact. So the keto and the alcohol reacted unfavorably, we'll say.
Oh, Walter Thibodeau. Sorry to hear that. Walter Thibodeau is having problems with his pup. That is sorry to hear that. I know how that goes.
Yeah, definitely. That does
I'm
suck.
not familiar with Addison's disease, but that's what he says his pup has. That's tough. Silver Serpent says I went to buy more Morgans. Just been in a pinch this month.
Yeah, actually, I was asking about Morgan's yesterday, but it was kind of too late. It was after close, and I had scrounged up a bunch of other stuff for inventory. And I said, "Oh yeah, Morgan's," but he already put him away, so I'll catch him maybe next week.
So dig those Morgans back out.
Yeah. Nah, he's had his own little problems with health concerns recently. Wish him well. I know he's gonna be fine, but he's had a few things going wrong on him. And he's under tremendous stress, dude. I could see, like, when I walked in there, I was just like, you take one look at him and he looks very stressed out from the market that we're in.
Oh, I could imagine. I
Yeah.
could imagine.
But, and if he is listening, don't take this the wrong way, but I think he brings a lot of it on himself, and he's a lot like me. I bring all my stress on myself. So I'm putting him in the same boat as me. My wife is like totally stressless, right? She will live to be 140. And she always says, I always say, like, I express my stress and anxiety. I'm like, "Oh, I'm pissed about this or that." And you know what she says? "Why?" And at that point, I just want to ram my head into the wall. Why? I don't know. I can't help it. Why? If I
I
knew
try
why,
not
I
to.
wouldn't be pissed.
I try not to stress over shit. I'm sure shit aggravates me, but
Yeah.
actually I know shit aggravates me. People aggravate me.
Mhm.
Um, people annoy
Well,
me,
you
I guess.
well, you mentioned something about work. You texted me something about work. You were like, "Can I share that when you texted me?"
Yeah, I don't give a
About the
shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said, "I don't know what people are talking about. Vegas is dead. Every single table is full and minimum $50 bet and up, and every table was jamming." And that was
That
in a
was
weeknight.
that was a Thursday night. Yeah, it was a freaking zoo, bro. It was
Mm,
Wednesday night was slow. It was like you could shoot a cannon off in there and miss everybody. But Thursday night it was a madhouse. It was nuts.
yeah,
And that goes back to like what you asked me like about my pay, and that should show like if we're busy or not. But I
right.
made more on Wednesday night when it was slow than I did Thursday night when it was slam packed. So it just depends on the people.
Yep. Morning, Dub
But
C. Dub C's in the house. Jeff
Dub
Rubin's in the
C, good
house.
morning. He just I caught his video, part of his video and his live yesterday. He gave us a nice little shout out.
I missed the live. I saw half the video, and it was my nap time. It had nothing to do with your video, Dub, but I did fall asleep halfway through it. Sorry, brother. It wasn't NVIDIA, trust me, because I went back and I rewatched the whole thing afterward, and it was an excellent 3-year recap. Congrats on your 3-year anniversary on YouTube. Almost getting well, he's approaching 10,000 subs. When he gets to 10,000, I don't think he doesn't qualify as a small channel anymore.
I don't qualify him as a small channel anyway, really.
No.
I mean, I know other, but
Almost 1,000,000 views. What was it? 977,000 views. So getting up to almost 1,000,000 views. So, and oh, I did have a question for Dub. Was one of those items that was on the stage what you bought with the bit money? You don't have to say which one, but just give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Was one of those items on stage purchased with bit money? I think it was. I think so. I have a feeling tonight's going to be a good night.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Littlefoot says he's been searching in the woods and hasn't found Thousandaire yet. Chris in Virginia, good to see you. Jeff Rubin, good morning.
Dub C says, I'll never tell. He will someday.
He'll find out when he does his video about what he bought with it.
Exactly. But the
Walter
fact that he
Thibodeau
said,
says
great question, I think that leads me to believe that it was on stage.
Yeah. Walter Thibodeau says, looks like she's going to be fine. She'll just need meds for the rest of her life. Well, that is, hey, whatever it takes.
Sounds like me. I need meds for the rest of my life.
My pup will be on meds the rest of his life now too. But hey, it is what it is. And we're not, my wife and I aren't keen on medications and shit. So we didn't want to keep him on meds and put him on meds, but to make him feel better, and we had to do what we got to do. I just went and picked up his meds yesterday. It was almost $400 for the month. So, but the good thing is, which reminds me, we have pet insurance, so they'll reimburse most of it. I think almost all of it except the tax. So that's good.
So Silver Stallion says Thousandaire is coming out with a big collab he's planning behind the scenes. So he's going to have some kind of a big collaboration. Now, is that fact or is that speculation?
I
don't know. Has he
say
been out with a post or something?
I would say it's speculation, although he was saying some of that in that live that night, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Think.
Oh, it's speculation. Okay.
He said when
I
he
thought
hits
maybe
10,000, he's going to go mobile, and he's got a lot of ideas for when he hits 10,000. For some reason, 10,000 is the magic number, I guess.
Yeah, I think 10,000. Don't you get a plaque from YouTube, like a silver button or something, silver play button? That would be
I
cool.
don't know if they give anything anymore. I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure they still do. I mean, it ain't real silver or anything. It's probably made out of plastic, injection molded or something. Maybe even 3D printed.
Maybe.
It would
Yeah,
be
comes
cool
says
if it
his
was
dog
like
needs
made out of
biscuit.
aluminum and they plated it with silver. That would be cool.
Littlefoot says, Dub C, as everyone claimed the prizes, I was surprised that the winners were not even in the live.
Not true
Probably
fans.
Chris in Virginia says probably silver from China.
That's the expensive silver. That's like 105 compared to ours.
Most of the silver comes from China, doesn't it? By way of Mexico or wherever. Goes to
Yeah.
China, gets refined, and then sent out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Silver 1099 plaque, Catcom says.
Wait, was that silver what?
Catcom says you get a silver 1099 plaque when you hit 10,000. Matt Wingy says, Dub C, would you know anything about a silent partner bar with no date reads HAS in lower left corner? A silver bar. Wait, a silent partners bar with no date reads HAS. Interesting.
So who
Littlefoot.
did anybody catch Pirate Stacker's premiere yesterday? He was talking about copper and the pricing on copper and how it's gone absolutely bonkers.
I did
Good
not.
video.
I must not
Yes.
be subscribed to Pirate. I don't get. Sometimes I get an alert. Sometimes I don't.
Well, if you get an alert, then you're subscribed. Maybe you don't have the bell rung or something.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Well, he had disappeared for so long that he might have got taken off my.
Yeah, could
YouTube
be.
likes to take people off your stuff.
See Littlefoot's new joke.
Yeah, I was laughing at that one when you were talking about Pirate. I was subscribed to Pirate, but I was not. I did not have his bell rung.
Oh, you didn't have his bell rung?
Yeah, I rung his bell now.
Good.
Now I will know
Littlefoot.
when Pirate is putting new content out there.
Yeah, he was talking about copper. Because he was saying how he used to buy, well, him and Fish too, but they used to buy copper from Golden State, which is right where they live, and or close to it. And they would get the seconds for like 59 cents each, and then go to the coin shows and sell them for like a couple of bucks, right? And they always made money on the copper. People were willing to pay $1 or $2 for them or whatever, and they made a profit. And
Right.
now the seconds are like almost $6 for a second quality piece. And the regular copper rounds, I think you got to buy like 500 of them to get them down below $10 a piece. It's absolutely nuts, man.
Crazy. That's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
the price of copper has gone up, right? I mean, I don't
Not
know if
that
it's gone up
much.
like that though.
No, I mean the price of copper, even if you want to base it at $4 a pound, and now it's $6 a pound, I think it adds about 14 cents to the cost of a round. So it's definitely not the copper. It's I got it. Well, I didn't go public with it. I think I might have told you. I'm pretty sure I did. I was getting into their what do you call wholesale program, and I
Right.
asked the guy straight up. I was like, "Hey, why are the prices going out of control? What's going on?" And material, is it shipping, is it labor? He goes, "No, it's just supply and demand." And I was like, "Wait, so what you're saying is we can screw you, so we are going to screw you." And he's like, "Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's supply and demand. It's like we can charge more, so we are charging more." And I was like, "Thanks, but no thanks, buddy. I'm out. For that reason, I'm
That's
out."
that's
And
Jack.
I told my wife I did that, and she was like, "You're an idiot. Why? You don't know what the wholesale prices would be." And I was like, "I don't care what the wholesale prices would be. If they're going to screw people, I don't want to do business with them."
Yeah,
So,
that is
F you, Golden State Mint. And what's on my stage? All Golden State Mint shit.
that's hilarious.
Mm. And the reason I did that was because OJ had a nice Golden State Mint 2-ounce piece that I wanted to grab. And I didn't grab it because I was like, fuck, screw Golden State. I was all mad.
See what you get for
And
being
then
mad.
I'm trying to get over my anger. So I said, all right, I'm going to throw all Golden State stuff up on the stage today. All 5-ounce Golden State rounds, except I think one of them is Perth Mint Year of the Dragon in the back there.
Quit being stressed over Golden State.
Yeah. Who said that? My wife?
No,
She
you were
probably
just talking
did.
about how you're always stressed.
Yeah. You sound like my wife now.
Whoa! Your wife has a voice like mine. That's scary.
It is
As long
scary.
as I don't look
Well,
like her, or she doesn't look like me, you'll be all right.
she just turned 50, so maybe she's got hormone things going on. I don't know.
Oh,
Love you,
getting up
honey.
there in age.
Yeah.
Gonna catch you.
She's gonna catch me. She's got more than 10 years to catch me, though.
Should oh, well, yeah. There's no catching, right?
Nah, well, unless I kick the bucket. I kick the bucket, then eventually she catches up to my age. That's the plan anyway.
It's fine. My wife says, "Oh, I'm dying." I said, "No, me first. We already went over that."
The
Jamie Frost, good morning from across the pond.
big pond.
Mr. Happy Stacker. Littlefoot says, "Please like the stream." Thank you, Littlefoot. Silver Stallion says, "For that price, he'd rather collect pennies." Walter Thibodeau says, "I'm glad I scrapped copper. Got about 500 pounds of the metal." Nice.
Mm. Yeah, I think I told you I was looking for something to buy. Well, did I might have even said it here. Yeah, I did already. I told you already about the 90%. So, yeah,
Well, you
I'm
had texted me the
I'm a
one day that
loser,
you
baby. Huh?
the one day you had texted me that you wanted to get a silver eagle and you didn't. And I'm like, well, you never know, tomorrow might be cheaper. And then the price went up. So it was the other way.
Yeah. 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 I was gonna buy a Silver Eagle yesterday, but then I was like, all right, so 94. I think he was at like plus. He was probably around plus 3 or 4 on an Eagle, and it would have
Terrible.
been close to 100. So I was like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't know
Christopher
why
just said
I think
Vegas
that way.
is your YouTube wife.
Oh, without question.
uh,
He's my YouTube hubby. No, we're just good friends, okay? Keep your mind out of the gutter.
yeah. Jamie Frost, Jamie Frost is not sure if you've seen any of my posts in Stacker Social, but I got fantastic price on my Sovereign over here. Tokyo Coin Convention, here I come. Nice. I have not been in
Good.
Stacker Social lately. It is like they've gotten so full. Like whenever I log in there, I can't keep up with everything. So I haven't been like in the loop over there lately.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't either. And it's just more to do with just everything else is just piling in, you know?
You're a
Too
busy
much
man.
going on. Hmm?
You're a busy man, always on the go, always hustling. So that is
Every day
completely
I'm hustling.
understandable.
Yeah.
Silver Serpents wants to know if you are in your new studio or is that still a work in progress?
No, this is still the old, crusty old studio. Um, I guess I'll start working on that. It's not even that I gotta do anything. I'm just gonna, put up a little set. I wanna build a set, like one of these, like I wanna take some plywood, right? And make like, kinda like who has one? I'm thinking FG maybe has one, where it's just like a little like a I think he's got one. It's like a little build a little plywood room, you know? I could put the stickers on the wall and all that jazz.
Be fancy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I'll probably end up just doing what I did here, throw a black sheet down and hang something black behind it and black it out and just do what I do.
Call it a day.
Call it a day. And then you could say like, "All right, why move? Why move from here to there?" If you saw the way I operate right now, you would understand, trust me. I
Yes,
could
I
barely my camera is about 4 feet away from my computer and microphone,
that's not a
so it's
bad thing.
hard to yeah, but I can't reach it. Look, I gotta go all the way over here,
I'm
so
trying
I
to clean
can't
off my desk as we speak right now. Actually, I got so much junk everywhere.
I
There.
like all them bars, man. What do you got up there? Show us your bars.
I did, I don't know. Couldn't figure out what to put. I think I'm gonna change it. But since we were talking about 90%, I might throw some 90% out there. I don't know. This is some bar. Um, two of these. These two are bars I picked up in Indiana in August,
Is that the
and they
Billy bar?
were Let me hold on. I got fluff myself here. It's
Fluff
those
it up.
Billy bars.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really find too much on them, but I thought they were pretty cool. One's 5.4 ounces, and the other one's 7.1 with a little root beer on there.
Yeah. Yeah, those are cool, man. I like how they're odd size, right?
That's why I like them. They're just something different. Probably not worth shit since they're odd weight, but well, at least to the LCS, they're probably not worth shit. But I thought they were cool. I mean, 7.1 ounces in this. It's a thicker. It's a chunker.
She's a chunker.
And then I got
So you
some
know
my
that
little Monarch pieces here, and then just two other little bars.
you see that little 5 gram Monarch? I had one of those. I just sold it. That's a
What'd you
nice
get
little
for it? I
bar,
got a
man.
whole bag of them.
What did I get for it? That's a great question. I think it was like $24.
24 for 5 grams? Maybe I need to sell it. I got a whole bag of those friggin' things. I don't know how
Maybe
many I
less.
got.
I don't know. I really don't remember. I gotta look it up.
I bought them for Whatnot. Oh, excuse me, along with the skeleton and the Frankenstein. I bought all that for Whatnot, and then I just never got back to Whatnot. And then they changed all their rules and stuff. So
Yeah, Whatnot is weird now. But I'll tell you what, stuff is selling really well on Whatnot on certain streams. I mean, I
it
guess it was
always
always
has,
that
and
way.
it always has, and it's weird. I don't know. It's highly
It's not only
suspicious.
it's kind of annoying too, like, um, the streams that sell the best are the ones that are like, "Oh, here's a maple, 5 seconds, sudden death." And it runs up to like $115 for a maple. It's like, "Come on."
I don't.
And that was when silver was in the '80s, not now.
That's why I can't watch it. It's aggravating to see
Mm,
people get ripped off, and these shitheads keep making money hand over fist.
yeah.
That's why I don't. I haven't. I actually went on Whatnot last week, I think, or something. Because I reached out to B Taylor because I haven't seen B Taylor lately.
Yep.
So I sent B Taylor email. He sent me an email back. He said he's doing the Whatnot thing, and I went on Whatnot. And he was actually had a live stream on Whatnot. He was selling his baits.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
gotta jump in one of his, streams. We jumped in there not too long ago, bought some stuff for my son.
that's cool.
Um, yeah, yeah, he's cool, man. I like B. Taylor. But I he
When you
used to be in our stream like, he would be the first one in our stream. He'd be on before we were here, and I haven't really seen him in a long time in our stream.
Well, that's why I reached out to him. I sent him an email to see, what's going on, if everything's okay with him, and he said he's good. So I think on his Whatnot stream, I think he said Whatnot is pretty much his only form of income at the moment.
Oh, really?
So maybe that's why he might not be in the precious
Yeah,
metals stream anymore. Because like when you don't have the money to buy precious metals, man, it's hard to watch it. I think
yeah.
you see
No,
people picking
totally.
up this and picking up that, and you're just like, man, I can't buy that shit.
Do you get that, like, a little bit of envy at times? Like, you see, like, you know who tweaks that in me? And it's not in a bad way because I love the guy. Stack Daddy. Stack Daddy is a baller to the nth degree, man. That guy, he buys stuff and it's like, "Oh, yeah, I went and bought like 300 Morgans yesterday," you know?
Oh, I did see. I was gonna say I'm not familiar with Stack Daddy, but doesn't he has like a good wholesaler or something that he gets his stuff from?
Not really sure where he gets it. He's got a couple of coin shops, but he's the guy, he's got like cows and land, and I think he's down in Texas.
Is
He's
that
a
the one I'm
baller.
thinking of? Yeah, he
Stack
has like
Daddy.
somebody that he gets real good deals through. I remember seeing one
Yeah,
of his videos one time when he was driving talking about it.
yeah. Yeah, he's got lots and lots of good stuff. He's got like, I think he said he's got the 90% in those like Poland Spring water bottles, like the ones you see in an office.
Oh, like the one Thousandaires puts all his nickels in?
Yeah, basically. Only it's full of 90%.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jamie
Yeah,
Foxx says, "What do you guys think about sovereigns?
British
Like
sovereigns?
British sovereigns? I don't know. I don't own any. Not against them. In the U.S., I don't know if they hold their value, so I really don't
Yeah, I mean,
look at them
I
too
like
much.
the design of them. I like the history of them. I don't have any though. I got that one silver one with the George and the Dragon. I think it's George and the Dragon. And that's it. But I got a handful of British coins. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yeah, you want to talk about how you got those?
Yeah, I got those from my daughter. My daughter went over to England. She was in London for 5 or 6 days with a couple of her mates, and she brought me home a handful of, British change.
Nothing wrong with that.
Pretty
It's awesome.
pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So, yeah. That was awesome, and then when she got back from England, she came back from England, packed up all her stuff, and moved out.
Now you got empty nest syndrome?
This week I do because my son that also lives with me is in Denver. He's skiing out in the Rockies this week. So it's just me and the wife right now in the house, me, the wife, and the dog. That's it.
Nice.
Definitely, it's definitely different. I'll say that. It's quiet.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little quiet for you, a little peace and
Yeah.
quiet.
Yep. I got my choice of 3 toilet bowls. Um, the refrigerator is staying pretty full because my son's not raiding it. Nah, he's all right. He doesn't really raid. He's net positive. He's always bringing food in.
Good for you.
Yeah. And my daughter, for the most part, she wasn't really ever home that much because she works down in Palm Beach, which is like an hour away from us. And a lot of times with the coworker that she ended up moving in with, she would stay with that person and to avoid the commute, which is kind of a pain in the ass, driving an hour each way, as anybody who has a job knows. So yeah, she decided to move down there, and now she's about 15 minutes from work, that's definitely cool.
Yeah, that's way easier. I did that hour commute thing once, and it gets old real fast.
Yeah. Yeah. So we we're coming out in April. We know that. We almost booked into your hotel.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. We had a pretty good deal. Only if we went in your hotel, we would have had to pay for one night. And my
It's not.
wife, as cheap as my wife is, she was like, "Nope, not doing it. Nope, nope."
I don't blame her. You're not missing shit.
Yeah.
It,
No,
it's
I hear you. I would have done it just to whatever, but she said no.
it's nice though. The
And
rooms are nice.
yeah, you know what though? For the amount of time that I spend in the room, I really don't even care. That's the way I
Right.
look at it, like on a cruise ship too. It's like, oh, I see these like this one guy. I was my brother-in-law. He likes booking like the big suites and stuff in the cruise ship. And he's got that kind of cash. And hey, listen, if you got it, go with it. But I mean, I look at it like, dude, all that money that you pissed away on that, you could have took 5 cruises. You know what I mean?
Some people just like
But maybe I'm thinking wrong. I don't know.
some people like to be comfortable, or they just have that lifestyle. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, I get it. I'm comfortable in a regular room with a view or a balcony. I'm comfortable. So I look at it differently. I got different standards, maybe. Or maybe I'm not looking to impress people on Facebook because I don't go on Facebook. I don't know. Could be
Yeah,
that.
maybe. Is that what he likes to do? The Facebook stuff.
Not so much him.
Oh.
You
Walter
know what I mean.
Thibodeau says now you can run around your house naked.
Yeah, yeah, could do that. But I got cameras inside my house.
Yeah, but who's logged into them?
Just me and the wife, as far
There
as
you
I
go.
know,
There you go.
and the
Yeah,
FBI.
yeah. The IRS, they're watching your medals.
Yeah.
Jamie Frost says, "What was your daughter's best memory of England?"
Oh, that's a good question. She went and did all the tourist things. She went to the palace. She went to Big Ben. She sent me pictures of Big Ben. I would have to ask her, honestly. I asked her if she had a good time. She had a great time. She saw college friends that she hasn't seen in a year. So that was probably the highlight for her,
That's
seeing
good.
people she hasn't seen in a year.
They moved over across the pond to England, or were they from England?
The one girl was from England. Um, and then the other, they were just that was their little group of friends.
Nice. It was a quick
So
trip, right? She was only over there. I remember you said she's going to England, and before I knew it, you're like, I'm picking her up from the airport, and I'm like, what the hell?
it was 5 days, 5 or 6 days, maybe. Yeah, it was a short trip for the length of flight that it is. I mean, I would never do that, but it takes me a day and a half to recover from a flight to Vegas. You know what I mean?
It takes me a day and a half to recover from Vegas, and I live here.
Mhm. Yeah. No,
I used to have
I
a
was
friend
proud.
that would
I was
come out, and
proud
I'm
that she
just like,
just made the trip. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I used to have a friend that would come out, and I'd do the whole tourist Vegas bullshit with him, and I'm like, dude, I can't do this anymore. We'd be at the
Well, like
sports
take
book
them
from
out to
open.
all the clubs and stuff, or just like restaurants and
No, it's just all the drinking and foolery. What do you call it? Nonsense, basically, all the nonsense. We would be at the
tomfoolery.
sports. We would be at the sports book from open to close and drinking the entire time. So it was always a rough couple days when he was out here. And I told him, I said, dude,
Serpents.
I can't keep doing this shit, man. You keep coming out like this. I can't do this. This is too much.
Yeah,
I'm not on vacation. You are.
right. Yeah, it's like we're in a location. We're not close enough to Disney because when everybody comes to Florida, they go to Orlando, right? So I always tell people if you come and let me know. I mean, I'll take the trip up there, because there's really nothing to see down here except the beach.
It's perfect.
Um, so if family members or friends or whatever come in, we'll just take a ride up there for a day. We'll make it a day. My son lives up there, so we'll see him. We'll see them. Hit a couple of coin shops, maybe.
Always find a
Gotta
coin
hit a
shop.
coin shop. Gotta hit a coin
Silver
shop.
Serpents, April is a coin show. Yes. Blue Collar will be out here for the coin show, which is always a good time. Which is weird
Yeah.
because this year it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday because that Sunday is Easter.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So it's only 3 days.
Isn't it normally only 3 days? It's normally Friday, Saturday, Sunday, though.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Normally it's
Right?
Friday,
Because it's
Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
usually Thursday is a dealer day, which this year I'm sure Wednesday will be a dealer day, which I wonder if we can get in there on that day.
No, wasn't it? I think wasn't it normally Wednesday was dealer day, then it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
I don't think so, dude. I don't think I don't think it was 4 days.
Probably not.
Um,
Probably not. You're
I
probably
know the
right.
the fun show is 4 days, but that's like the Disney World of coin shows.
Yeah.
Do you hear my dog in the background? I got to take the
I do
pup
not.
out. So if you can hold down the fort while I take the pup out, that'd be cool.
I'll sit here and sing "Kumbaya" to the chat.
Yeah, sing a song.
Sing a
Sing
song.
Symphony of Destruction.
You guys want to hear me sing? You guys don't want to hear me sing. I'm not good at singing. Yeah, so the coin show will be April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Then they have one in June. Excuse me. In October for the bigger ones. And then they have 30 table ones. Just like a 2-day one. They have one in August. Catcom, you moved your two back in, moved your kids back in with you. That's nice. Maybe, I guess. Could be. Thursday dealer day. Um, is it dealer day Thursday? Catcom, is it dealer day on Thursday for the coin show? It says dealer setup Wednesday hours, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, so it's 3 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Wednesday is dealer day. That's the day when they open up the coin shop, when everybody gets set up. Normally it's Thursday. Okay. Jamie Frost says anybody in Tokyo for the coin fair in May, he'll buy you a drink. Nice. I wish I could. Tokyo would be fun. My wife wants to go to Japan. My wife wants to go everywhere, but we haven't yet. West Texas, good morning. Good to see you. Hope whatever you cooked this morning was delicious as usual. You always make me hungry when I start watching your live streams cooking. The food always looks so delicious. Yeah. Um, Normally the Thursday's dealer day. Yeah, this time it's Wednesday's dealer day. That's when they set up and then they run around doing deals with each other. But then the regular coin show is 10 to 6 Thursday, Friday, and then 10 to 5 on Saturday. So I'm sure I will be meeting up with Blue Collar probably Thursday for the opening, and then I want to try and make it to the last day. The last day always has good deals. Usually has good deals.
Yep.
As of right now, who knows what the heck a good deal is anymore.
Yeah, because spot is if any indication, spot is going to run up to about 140 before the show,
And then
right?
take a
Isn't
dip.
it always that way? What was it? Last year, I think it ran up to what was it like
Didn't
32
it?
or 33?
I thought it dipped a little bit the last year.
Oh,
The
maybe
last
I'm
show.
thinking of the one before that. The show before that when we bought the Light of Liberties.
Yeah.
It had run up like the week before. I think it ran up from like 28 to 32 or something, and we were like, "Oh man!" Now
Yeah, I
I'm
think
thinking
so.
about that, and I'm like, "Damn, we should have backed up the truck."
Yeah, if we only knew. Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
last one, I think it was actually going down a bit.
yeah, maybe you're right.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Um, HDP says I may have missed it, but did any of you guys make it to the Long Beach show? I did not go to the Long Beach show. I've never been to the Long Beach show. I think it would be cool to go to the Long Beach show, but I'm not really a big fan of California.
Mm. I would go just to go because I saw a video. What's his name? Stacking Surfer was there. Also, um, I'm sure there's a lot of people that go there. I would like to go there just to meet with people.
I imagine it's like the fun show of the West Coast to an extent, not in size, but like, that type of thing. It's pretty big, I'm sure.
Yeah, he said that. Surfer said that it's not quite as big as the Fun Show, but they're kind of hoping that it gets there someday. You know.
Yeah. HTP
But
says
you
that's why
see,
he doesn't go because he doesn't like California. It's just a hassle to drive there, and then
yeah. So for me, it wouldn't matter because I got to fly there either way. And I could take JetBlue right into Long Beach.
Yeah.
I
I
think
don't even know how
direct too.
far. What is it? Probably 4-hour drive. How far is Long Beach from here?
I would
The
say probably
drive back
closer to
and forth to
5.
California gets old. Let's see. The traffic sucks. Yeah, it's about 4 hours for me.
Is it? That's not
Yeah,
terrible.
that's probably without traffic.
That's about just about how long it would take me to get to Vermilion with one bathroom stop.
I'd probably rather go to Vermilion than I'd go to Long Beach.
Well, you definitely get some better pricing, I'm sure. He's been selling stuff pretty cheap.
I think he needs the capital, right?
I think so. I would think so because he does so much volume, and if you're not getting paid from the refinery quick enough, your money gets ate up real quick.
Yeah, especially at these prices.
Walter says not too many Bitcoin shows up here in New Hampshire, but you can go
You
visit Silver
never,
Dave.
yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to go meet Silver Dave in his place. He was stuck in Mexico. I saw his video.
Yeah.
Stuck behind all that mess.
Yeah, Silver Dave, man, he blew up as far as like his coin business, right? I think
But
Yankee kind of aligned with him, like he's seeing the handwriting on the wall that Tim is probably going to retire soon.
well, I saw
So
on
he,
I don't watch Yankee anymore. I did, and I really don't watch any or Silver Dragons that much, but I did watch one of Silver Dragon's latest videos, and he said that uh Tim was under the weather or something. He was having health issues, so he was wishing him well.
yeah, he took a fall is what it was.
Oh,
He
that's
fell
what it was.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had to take like a week off or something. Um, I was thinking about Yankee yesterday. Because I was listening to another video, Eric Sprott about mining stocks, right? And I started thinking about Yankee saying, man, that guy, a year ago, he was pushing the mining stocks. We should have listened to him. Some of those stocks are 10x right now
We shit on
from that
we shit
time.
on those guys for pushing mining stocks. Meanwhile, they're making money hand over fist.
Right. And we could have probably just thrown a couple thousand on a mining stock and had like 20,000 to spend on overpriced metals.
Yeah, it would make up for the difference, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hell, that's my eventual goal. Why I sell what I sell is to turn that over and, pick a piece here, pick a piece there.
Well, you picked up First Majestic for and did well with them.
Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't a 10 bagger. I sold that, by the way.
No. Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I sold it about a month ago.
Huh, so you still did all right on it.
Yeah, it was a 3 bagger. That's okay. It wasn't a
Hell
lot of
yeah.
money, but
Hey, that's all right. I wish I would have got it, but I was gonna pick it up just for the 50-cent discount, but then they gave me a code for a little while, and then that code no longer works. So,
yeah.
so now I'm like, damn it!
Yeah,
The
I like their
discount code I
stuff.
had for a little while was nice, but I saved his ass because they had something on there, and it was like under spot, I think. And I emailed the guy. I'm like, dude, what is this really under spot? I'm gonna back the truck. He's like, no, 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 no. Then he was like, thanks for pointing it out, and then gave me a little discount code for like that year. So
Yeah. Silver State's in the house. What's up, Silver State? He's been working like
Silver
a
State.
Yeah, he's been working his butt off, man. He's got his regular job and he's doing his we'll call it a side gig, but who knows? It may become his full-time gig, man. He seems like he's doing great with it. He met some pretty high profile people recently too.
Nice. You keep in touch with everybody. I don't keep in touch with too many people.
Yeah, I texted him back and forth.
He says Wheaton is great. Just sold all of AG because stay out of Mexico.
Not quite sure what he means by that, but
Yeah, I'm confused there. I was trying to decipher it. Has Silver Dave made it out of Mexico yet? I don't know if he has or not. He
I
might
would
still
imagine
be.
so.
He probably I was gonna say he probably chartered a plane, but I don't know. He doesn't seem like he seems a little more frugal than that.
Mm. Yeah, but
Oh, it was
when it's life and death, I mean, you only got to charter a plane to Texas, and then you can fly wherever from there.
I think Silver State was talking about AG stock. He said I did good on AG, but I think it's overpriced now and risky with Mexico. Same with VZLA. Core mining has moved out of Mexico and in US and Canada. So those were stocks.
Yeah, AG is First Majestic, right?
Oh, is that their ticker symbol? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, they are. He says First Majestic has got too much in Mexico. Yeah, that's their main mining sources in Mexico.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they do all their production in Vegas, right? All their minting, if you will.
I believe all or most of their minting is probably done here. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think their like headquarters or like their main office or whatever is in Canada. So, however
Yeah,
that
that's
works
for
out,
sure.
you mine in Mexico, mint in Vegas, or mint in the U.S., and then your main operations in Canada.
Well, it's all North America, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, works that way. Yeah, fair enough.
Thanks to NAFTA, they can go across the border with their money and not have to worry about it.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mexico, but I mean, Mexico's always been a mess. That's I think the cartel and all that stuff, I think they've always had a hand in I'm sure they've always had a hand in precious metals. Why wouldn't they?
Mm.
I'm not huge on the cartel, but I think they have their hand in anything that can make them money.
I mean, is that any different than the American mafia was? You know what I mean? I mean, try and build a, a high rise in New York City without being influenced by that
Yeah,
back in the
yeah, I,
day
I
anyway.
agree. I agree. They are they just run the country instead of just little areas,
Yeah.
I
Well,
guess. I don't know.
I mean, I really don't see it as being all that much different, except they kill innocent people where the mafia just killed their own generally, you know? A little bit more honor among thieves maybe in the mafia.
For the most part,
What
they try to
mafia?
just kill people that were, yeah. Wait, am I doing that? Yeah, 23.
Wait, are we supposed to say unalived?
Oh yeah, maybe we're gonna get. Oh, don't demonetize my 36 cents I'll make from this.
Yeah.
I'm updating this ticker that I haven't done in a while, and the GSR was 65 when I did this last. Now it's down to 56.35. So you
Yeah.
are doing better on your ratio.
Yeah, and actually that video that I watched, yesterday, it was a Kitco News with, what's his name? What's that guy? Jeremy Saffron, and, Eric Sprott was the guy they were interviewing, and if you know anything about Eric Sprott, he's a big mining, guy. He's invests in mining stocks, he owns silver mines, blah, 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 but he claims silver is going to 300 and the ratio could go as low as 10. Take it for what it's
Yeah.
worth.
Him and Peter Schiff, right?
Well, look, you could say what you want about Peter Schiff and all these guys, right? But maybe they're the ones that are right. You don't know. I'm not saying they are, but you know, there is some credibility there. They've all been in precious metals. I mean, Sprott's been in precious metals since 2000. Before that, he was investing in other stuff, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, do they have an interest in telling you that it's going to be $300? Sure, they do, but it might still go
Doesn't
there.
doesn't everybody though? Doesn't everybody with a YouTube channel? I got to thinking about this. Doesn't everybody with a YouTube channel that's stacking precious metals, don't they all have an interest in the metals prices going up? Like I know
Well,
people shit on these guys with, you know, SD bullion and JM bullion and all these bullion dealers because they have an interest in the price going up. But don't we all have an interest in the price going up?
I don't know, dude. I mean, have you never heard anybody say, "I hope it goes down so I can buy more"?
People say that all the time. Yeah,
I mean,
that is said quite a bit,
yeah.
and I get that to an extent. You know, why not? That's true.
Well, if you're
Um,
just starting out, I can see that. But if you've got any kind of a base stack established, I can't see that. Why would you want it to go down so you can buy more?
be
It
worth
just
less.
doesn't add up to me.
Your net worth goes down so that you can buy more and hope that it goes back up. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it is. That is always a an odd statement. And I understand it to an extent because of course you want your fiat to go further when you go to the coin shop. But I mean, would you want well, I guess maybe, I don't know. Would you want your 401k to go down so that you can invest more into it? I mean, I don't know. That's sort of weird.
Yeah.
I was gonna
No,
say, would you want
definitely
stock
not.
your stocks to go down so you can buy more of them? But maybe you do. I don't know.
Difference with a 401k though, I think, obviously you're getting dividends and interest if you have bonds in it. Um, Whereas precious metals is just sitting there and you're only getting appreciation, you know? So if you give up the appreciation, you get nothing,
Yeah.
you know? All right, I look at it this way. If I had 1,000 ounces, right, at $90, so use round numbers, that would be $90,000 worth of metal. So if I wanted to buy more at 30, would I want my stack to lose 60,000 in value so I could buy a $30 piece versus a $90 piece? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, I
just
get it.
keep investing the same amount of money and buy as much as you can buy at the current price what it is. It's just the way that makes sense.
It's the whole dollar cost average,
Yeah,
right?
I just invented that.
Very nice. What did I see?
That's a good deal,
Silver State.
Littlefoot.
Silver State says, "How does the Iran war affect precious metals?" We were talking about that earlier. I looked back at the last time. What was that when we destroyed them once before? It didn't have any effect on them, so I don't know if this is going to have any effect.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know.
what's up, Transient? Good to see you. Transient's living the life in the Philippines.
Oh, he's still in the Philippines right now?
The last video he put out, I saw he was kicking his feet up on his balcony or his patio.
Nice.
Silver State said he did a lot of relocating last week, just in time. It seems nice. Have you seen what
Littlefoot, you
JM wants for copper? Blue collar might have.
Oh, everybody's prices on copper. That's basically what Pirate's video was about yesterday. He was going through all the different websites and what they want for copper. It's just out of control. And that's where, I was telling that story earlier about Golden State. I mean, I had Golden State. This is literally the way it went. Their sale item for copper, you could buy any quantity for $1.49 a round. Okay. Any quantity. Now I think their sale item, if they even have one every week, is like well, this week they went down, so they must be feeling the pinch. But it was 689. So it went from $1.49 to $6.89 in literally like a week.
That's crazy.
And it's just because demand was up. It has nothing to do with the cost of the raw materials, the labor, none of that. It was just supply and
Greed.
demand. It was greed. Yeah.
I mean, don't you learn that I remember learning that in high school. Out of all the things that I learned in high school, that's about the only thing I remember is supply and demand. That's the the way you do business.
Well,
But to go almost 5x in a week that's pretty crazy.
yeah. Yeah, very, very crazy.
I mean, we do that in the casino business. If it's busy, we jack the prices of the limits up of the tables. If it slows down, the price goes down.
Well, yeah, and the price of the rooms and everything else. I get it. Supply and demand is great. But it's like 4x, 5x almost. That's just a slap in the face of you to your customer, basically. If you ask me, but you didn't
But I mean,
ask me.
they're doing it with silver too. I mean, they're putting these high premiums on all this stuff because of supply and demand too, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you could say it's because of the spot price or whatever, but the spot price gets dictated by supply and demand as well. Everything's
yeah.
supply and demand. They're just taking it to
Silver
the extreme.
Silver Serpent says if he was to buy any GSM copper, it would be the Trivium Girls, and that is a nice round. But the best one, as far as I'm concerned, is Freedom Girl and Justice Girl. Those are the two best.
I
I
don't stay
just,
up with Golden State Mint, I guess here.
yeah, yeah. Freedom and Justice are I think they're the coolest looking ones, from what I can remember, anyway. And the 2A one is cool, like the one I got right in the front there. Oh, and they make a real nice dragon.
Let me see their
I don't know.
copper.
I've always been a big fan of Golden State, but my thing is always with Golden State is they have a nice selection. They ship very quickly. They ship with FedEx, so screw the USPS. They ship with FedEx, and their prices were good. So they lost that third thing. The prices ain't good anymore, but the other stuff is still intact. So if their prices ever come back to reality, I'm sure I'll jump back in with them
Oh, you
and
don't like
go
the
from there.
legalized nature copper round?
Yeah, yeah, that's a nice one. Here, you want to put it up on screen? Take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. I love me some Golden State Mint.
No, not that one. Oh,
There we go.
legalized nature. That's funny.
I gotta make it big so I can see it. Yeah, but that's a nice one. But put up the if you don't mind, put up the Freedom Girl.
I think that one was that up here?
I just like the way the whole. It's just a nice high relief. The hair, it looks awesome.
I got a little Apollo one.
They got freedom and
Um,
justice.
where's Freedom Girl?
Maybe down a little further.
Freedom Girl.
Silver Shield, man, that thing's pretty badass. It looks better in silver though than copper. But it's like when you hold on to it, it's high relief. It's a nice piece. Justice is cool too. The Justice one faces the other way. But
What about the
look at the
Drake? You don't
prices
like the
though.
Drake
Look
bust?
at the freaking price.
$6. 7.99. What the?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. $7.99 if you buy one of them.
8.49. 1 to 19. Oof. Gotta buy 500 just to get them under. Gotta buy over 100 just to get them under $8.
Yeah, that's crazy. And look at the 5 ounce. How much they're getting for a 5 ounce? They're insane.
The Justice.
Yeah, Justice is cool too. I like all the Silver Shield, man. Silver Shield is nice stuff.
Oregon Trail piece. Hot sale. They got a hot sale. You want to look at their hot sale? $5.49. See, look, you're talking about $5.49. There you go.
Yeah, that's the St. Gaudens. Yeah, that's their sale item. They used to sell the sale item used to be $1.49. Sometimes, like if it was a high relief one or whatever, it would be like $1.79. But I used to buy those groups of those things, but I haven't bought them. But they got such a nice selection of material. It would be ideal, like if you could buy like 100 ounces of all of them, but you can't. It's too expensive now.
5 ounce, $18.99.
Yeah, that those when they blew them out on sale, they were $7.99 on sale. The deals page. Now, probably I don't even know if they have 5 ounce on deals anymore.
I mean, you could get quarter ounce for $1.29. So they're
Can
selling
you?
a
I don't
quarter
even
ounce
know.
for what they used to sell their full ounce for, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I guess
Look
so.
at them platinum. Random mint year platinum varied condition for
24.
like 100 over.
Yeah, but that's if you buy like 100 of them, probably.
24.88. Oh, it's like
Yeah, but you
100
know
over.
what?
But you're buying
They
secondary shit.
they show you the U.S. Mint one nice and prominently, but there's no way in hell you're getting that one.
Well, it's
You're
random.
gonna
It's
get some
secondhand.
kind of like dog ass new way thing or something.
That's all beat up. That was in somebody's kitchen drawer.
Maybe. My friend had a nice platinum maple. It was some coins that his mom gave him, and he wanted me to take a look at them for him. And he had a platinum maple in there. It had a rim ding in it, but it was a nice little coin. Nice little surprise too. He thought it was silver.
They went $10 over for silver. That piece looked nice though. Yeah, with a little ring ding, but I mean they'll still get it. They'll still get it. He should still come out ahead on it, right? I mean it was given to him.
Oh yeah. Come out ahead. He got it for nothing. He's
This
way
is a nice
ahead.
looking piece.
Yeah, no,
Little
they make
bear
really
in a bull.
nice stuff, and the quality of it is good, you know? Like, look, I mean, come on, look at the quality. Oh, you're on full screen.
$10 over for a buffalo is crazy though. 103. Yeah, they went $10. $10 over.
Yeah, with them though, you gotta go to the first page and hit deals, and you only buy what's on sale with them, that's what I learned. So if you go to the first page and hit deals and then you see what's on sale, it's a lot better pricing.
What they got?
Is that the deal one?
Yeah, 98.09. So what is that?
That's like 5 over.
$5. $5 over.
Where they have silver, they have silver. Their spot is 94.11. And by the way, Golden State, another thing I really liked about them, I did a video where I took 10 bullion dealers on a Saturday, so the prices weren't going to move, and I categorized what they said spot was, and Golden
Yeah.
State was the closest to actual spot. So I respect that too. You know, I,
First
I
Mint used to be good about that too. I don't know if they still are.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
don't
you
have the
look at like
selection.
SD Bullion will tell you spot's like 95 right now. And then they'll sell you something at spot, which I think is wrong.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna
90,
say
30.
so much like $3 over spot, it's gotta be the legit spot, not your spot.
Yeah, so Silver Mint now, yes. First Mint, they have like it's like their spot price is like 40 cents over right now, I guess. 93.91. They have it at 94.32.
Who's
What do they
that?
want for a 5-ounce bar? 501?
501.
Yeah.
So
A
you're telling me
thousand
this?
for a 10-ounce bar?
You're telling me I could get $500 for a 5-ounce round?
I'm not saying you can
Wait,
get that. I'm saying that that's what they're trying to get.
that comes with a
But I mean,
capsule. Ain't
that's like
nothing.
$6 over right now.
Look at that. $500 in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Shit, I think I
I was
paid
always
like
a big
100.
fan of their 5-ounce bars, their 5 and 10-ounce bars too. I
Say
can't
what?
see dropping $1,000 on a 10-ounce bar. That's nuts.
You sound like Dub C now.
I know, I know. We were talking about that on Monday. It's
Yep.
true though. I mean, fuck. I mean, I guess it's just the way it is now. What are you gonna do? Those Vegas rounds I bought, those are up to 101 now. I did all right on those then. I don't remember what I paid. I don't recall
Serpents,
what I paid
I
for
have
those
seen
exactly.
those. I have seen those, and I'm working on getting them actually through the dude who wholesales them. The Wildlife Series bars, 10-ounce copper bars. I actually got some 10-ounce copper bars showing up today. UPS. I got two nice size deliveries coming today.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why not?
Littlefoot
You
says
only
my
live
coin
once.
shop was still out of 999 silver. I got $2 worth of constitutional for 110. A net commemorative for $50. Kind of sad about not being able to get any pure stuff though. I haven't see. I gotta make it into my coin shop and see what they got. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know OJ has plenty of 3.9s in there. But I bought 90%, so call me a sucker.
Yeah, why not? Jamie Frost says I'm only a minor player. I bought most of my stack 3 or 4 years ago, so at the moment I'm sitting pretty. Oh yeah, if you bought 3 or 4 years ago, you're sitting real good.
Yeah. Pang's in the house. What's up, Pang? Oh, Pang has been here, right?
Yes. Sober
Pang was
Stacker's
here
in here. Good
earlier.
morning, Sober Stacker. Good to see you. Sorry, I was shopping and now I gotta look at I gotta catch up with the chat again.
I know, right? Wicked Wild Flower. What is that? Oh, Wicked Sticky Flowers. Yeah.
Wicked Sticky Flowers. Good
My
morning. Good to see
concern with
you.
10 ounces selling at $200 an ounce.
Jamie Frost, thanks,
Yeah.
brother, says off to bed now. What were you saying? $200 an ounce.
Well, no, he was saying that his concern is with a 10-ounce bar, if it goes to 200, that's $2,000. But I just sold 4 kilo bars. I put 4 kilo bars up for sale and sold them out really quickly. The first 3 sold at like $6 over spot. And the last one I sold at melt value. I just blew it out because I was way up on it. So I said, screw it. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah, you still did all right with those.
Oh, yeah.
Fish, what's up, Fish? Good to see
Fishy
you.
fish. What's up, boys? He says.
Yeah, I mean, if silver goes to $200 an ounce, the 10-ounce bar, you might be able to get $10 back a spot for him, maybe. So it's still 1,900.
Mm. Well, Wicked Sticky says you want to stay below, what does he say? 10,000?
10,000 for tax purposes.
I don't think it matters anymore. I don't think he had a 100-ounce Engelhard bar and I think he said spot. He wanted spot for it. And I believe spot was 88 at the time, so that would have been 8,800. Felt good in the hand, and it looked cool, but 8,800, that's a big nut. So I don't know.
Yeah, and then when you go to unload it, what are you going to get for it?
That depends on the day of the week. It depends on how you sell it,
Yeah.
Depends on what spot is. So I mean, hell, if spot keeps going up, you can always sell it for melt, I feel. And it is angle hard, so it's got that going for it.
Flip it on pure metals.
Yeah. Fish says if silver goes to 200, ASE will be selling for 230. I don't know, man. Not at Oviedo Rare Coin or OJ's. It won't be that much at OJ's either. Or All American. All American was a little higher than Oviedo.
The hell with you guys and your great coin shops. I gotta suffer.
Yeah, Fish got the hookup over at All American. That's a good shop, but you got to call ahead.
It's worth calling ahead if you can get a good deal.
Yep.
And I gotta look on pure metals and see what they got on pure metals.
Wiki Sticky says something about 315.26 tax on silver and gold and unknown gains is changing. Maybe bullshit.
I mean, I don't know about the taxes on precious metals. I don't know. You're supposed
Serpents,
to claim everything, right? Anytime you sell anything, you're supposed to claim it.
well, yeah.
Technically.
Anything you buy and sell, right? Real estate, cars, if you make money on them. Yeah, I wonder, can you write off a loss on a car?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be great if
I
you
got a
could.
tax guy for questions like that.
No, but I'm saying, like, if you bought, say, a car for 40,000, right? And 3 years later you sold it for 16,000. Can you write that 24 grand loss off?
I don't think
Or is
so.
that Yeah, I don't think so either. Not on that. But on a classic car, if you bought it for 40 and sold it for 80, you can bet your ass they're coming for a chunk of that 40.
Well, of course. It's anything. You sell anything for a profit, they want a chunk of it.
Yeah.
Silver
Stallion
stallion says,
says,
what color you need a silver alien.
you know that you just said that. Honestly, I was going to ask FG if he could pour one of them. I'm wondering what would it be? What would it weigh? Anybody have a guess? What would it weigh?
That piece?
I'm thinking probably about 7.5 ounces, maybe.
That'd be a
Maybe,
big piece.
maybe not. Maybe 6.
It'd be a big piece. Sober, yeah, your alien's sitting right here in the package still.
Oh shit! I said I was going to send him one.
Well, I said a long time ago too, so he's been waiting for one from me too.
You know who else I owe an alien to? But I owe is Saint Nick. I gotta send him an alien. I gotta send him a big. Look, man, this is all my swag. I don't. I have not forgotten you guys. I'm definitely going to do a video. I don't want to do it in one video because I feel like that's disrespecting people. I'll do it in like 15 shorter length videos so that everybody gets the recognition they deserve. But I just got to get off my ass, dude. I just cannot get out of my own way with videos. I can't. I don't know what the hell it is.
I get it. I haven't done anything either. There are ways you can write it off, and LLC would be helpful. And I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, yeah. Like if you Yeah, of course. If you do it through a business, you can depreciate it right away. You could take 20,000 depreciation, right? And then depreciate it each year for 5 years. You can do that. But I'm talking about a personal car.
Yeah. Uh, 5 ounce alien. One video
5.
better, more views than 15 short combined.
Yeah, but the problem is, here's the problem. Most people are only going to make it through a minute and a half, and if it's like 12 or 13 minutes, the people at the end of the video, nobody will ever know what they sent me. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest, nobody's going to watch 13 minutes of me opening up poker chips.
Why not?
Just it's not going to happen.
They watch
Some
us ramble
people,
for 2 hours twice a week.
yeah, oh, maybe I should do it on a live stream. You inspired me.
See?
Maybe I
Not
should
too many
do a live
people
stream.
have ever said I inspire them.
You inspire me, buddy.
Sweet. About time I do something good in my life.
Oh, you selling yourself short.
Yeah.
A 5 ounce alien. Yeah, man, that would be super cool to get an alien.
What is that?
The broken neck. I could get the one with the broken neck poured. Wonder if yeah, I probably couldn't do it though. Where is that little guy? There he is. Hanging on by a thread.
I still can't believe that broke.
I'm gonna glue it maybe. I like him sitting there with a broken neck. I think it looks cool.
That man, I think they're pretty tough, man. I don't know.
Let me get rid of that one.
Oh. Look, you can snap their head right off.
What happened?
Look, they do break.
Oh, you snapped one?
I was trying to see how the hell it broke.
This thing, its head is so freaking out of balance. It just wants to fall over. Oh, you snapped one?
Yeah.
Ah,
Look.
I can't see it. There he is. Oh, poor little guy. Is it hollow?
No, there's some support in there. The head's hollow, I think, but the body has some support.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna send this to Sober Stacker for his alien he keeps
Oh,
asking for. You get a headless alien.
that ain't right.
Silver State says aliens are real. I think they are. Kalilo, Mr. PM's for sale. What is up, brother? Fish is actually in the 3D printing business now.
Yeah, yeah. He's got those little gram holders, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool. You know, Littlefoot had an experience. I don't know if he probably won't mind if I talk about it because he had texted me. One of the sellers on a popular platform, Peter Metals. um, One of the sellers sent him the wrong item by mistake, and I'll have put quotes around it. But the guy's generally a good guy, so I won't even mention his name. But he had bought. Oh wait, maybe he's going to do a video. I'll shut up. I'm sorry.
He ruining his content.
Sorry, dude.
Dang. I want to call BS on Dub C. He says he went and made breakfast, had a shower, and taped a video. There's no way you taped a video. We've only been on an hour and a half. There's no way you taped a video in an hour and a half.
You know, Dub C, right? Listen, I'm talking directly to you now. Your video from your 3-year anniversary video, that bill that you have on the bottom right, so many times you almost did a face reveal that when I watched that video, I just blew it up to just see that bill because I wanted to see your face, brother. It was so close. You dipped in once or twice, and I could see like your chin or your corner of your shoulder, and
He was
you
stalking
almost
you like
face
a coin
reveal.
shop, Dub C. Ah.
Yeah, he
Silver
was
Stallion
close,
says,
man.
Silver Stallion says, just an idea. Blue collar, just an idea. Since you think poker chip video would be boring, I saw Liberty Bleed Silver playing a guitar on a live stream.
I watched that, and if nobody noticed, it was on a Sunday, and it was about 6 p.m., I guess his time, and he says, "Yeah, in about 6 hours, we're gonna be live with Monday Night Metals."
Yeah, you
So
sent
I
me
don't
that
know if
one.
that was a fraud. I don't know if that was a Freudian slip or if he just misses Monday Night Metals that much. I don't know.
Dub C said he did that intentionally. He was trying to give a behind the scenes look.
There you go.
Lilo said he sold his drums and bought silver. Kalilo, you better be getting ready for your show this afternoon.
Who's he got on? He's got who is it? You know. You
We
said it
talked
this
about it
morning.
earlier. We talked about
Huh?
it earlier. Was it Serpents? Was it Silver Serpents?
I think it is, right?
All right. Dude, I got the worst memory, man. You can't ask me shit like that. I can't even remember
Well,
what day it is. Silver
you
Serpents. There you go.
yeah. You said it and I couldn't remember, but I thought it was Serpents, but that doesn't mean anything. Dub C is 007, according to Sober Stacker. Mm, I don't know. He's probably going to be at the Aria in early April for the Vegas Coin Show. If anybody wants to look him up,
See you coming out for the coin show in April. You're gonna sell blue collar another some more Mexican silver.
that's right. I bought a graded 47.5 cinco peso. I think it was a 47. Maybe it was a 48.
Wonder if those guys will be here this time. If they'll
Those same
be,
guys?
yeah, if they'll be able to get out of Mexico.
Oh, I don't know. No, those guys aren't from Mexico.
I think they're from East Vegas.
You talking about the dudes that live stream the whole show?
Yeah,
Those guys, man. I think they're from like East LA or something.
I think they're from East Vegas.
Maybe.
They're from what the hell? They're from Boulder Highway area.
You know, we actually assumed that they were from Mexico. But honestly, if you were going to buy Mexican stuff, there's 10 other tables you could buy it cheaper than from those guys. Those guys are really proud of their stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe they're cartel. Who knows? Maybe they're members of the cartel trying to make that money.
Maybe. No, I don't think so. I think those guys are just your garden variety. I don't want to say garden variety Mexicans because that sounds a little just garden variety guys. They're not cartel guys.
Garden variety sellers. That's what he
There
meant.
you go.
Yeah, the one guy's like always live streaming in there and
Yeah.
talking to the live stream and because nobody's buying his expensive shit.
I think he's selling it on Whatnot. He doesn't even, he's like, yeah, we're live from the Vegas Coin Show.
Oh yeah, maybe he's doing
Overpaid.
whatnot stream wise there.
That's what
Silver
I think
Stallion,
he's
thank you.
doing.
Says smash that thumbs up and subscribe. Is that what he's doing? He's selling shit on whatnot while he's at the coin show?
Maybe.
Never thought about that.
Yeah, I
Remember,
guess
we were looking at a table, but last time I asked him about a table, it was like $600. I don't know. That's crazy.
yeah, but if you think about it, right? $600 for 4 days, not 3. So that's 4 days. That's 150 a day, right? Because you get the dealer day too. Now, 150 a day, you'll also get lunch every day, right? And that's
Yeah.
probably for everybody in your group, not just one lunch. If you have like maybe two people, you get two lunches because it's a buffet style thing, right?
You want their lunch though?
Well, whatever. I mean, I'm just saying you getting it. I'm not saying I would eat it, but I'm just saying that it's part of the deal.
Listen, for
Then,
100, for that price, I could have a real nice lunch.
no, but you're not going to get that kind of exposure.
Yeah, I get
You
it.
can make that 150 back in 20 minutes,
Yeah.
right? I think we should do it.
You could bring all your copper.
Oh, dude. No. My my wife said that. She's like, "Yeah, can't we should we get a table and we can bring all our stuff out there?" I was like, "Just do the math and let me know how many ounces you got to bring to break even and then multiply that times 3 to make it worth it."
Yeah.
And you'd have to bring a forklift.
Well, you just start having it drop shipped to me, and then we'll haul it over from for the coin show from here.
Yeah. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
I mean, not with the prices that they're charging for copper now. Like before, when you could get them for under $2 and you sell them for $4 at the coin show, you do all right. But
Yeah.
not now.
Well, I still think you could do okay because the people that we buy from are actually fair with their pricing.
Oh yeah, you guys have,
So
yeah.
yeah, and I think you could definitely make some money. I mean, the prices that I sell it for, I know somebody complained, serpents, in the chat that I had a piece of copper up for $6, but I mean, damn, you can't even find one for $6 anymore. And most of my shit I sell for under $4, $3.99 an ounce. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Just
Yeah.
kidding, by the way, serpents. We're over that. I was born in East LA. You were really born in East LA? You and what's the other guy? Cheech Marin, right?
Yeah, those guys
That
are
was a
East
good one.
LA guys, right? Catcon
Well,
says he just
I
picked up
mean,
a quarter-ounce gold for 1,300. That's a good deal.
I just bought quarter ounce gold for 1,300 pamp. So a little pamp bar. Let me think about that. 13 times 4 is 52. That's pretty much below melt.
It is $80 below.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
good deal
good deal. Yeah. Hell yeah.
on eBay.
I got a quarter ounce up there for sale right now, but it ain't 1,300. It's a nice piece though. It's a quarter ounce snake.
I remember back in the
Per,
day
per melt.
selling quarter ounces for like $30. Oh wait, that's a different
Wait,
different deal.
different deal.
Different deal. Different metal. Wait, that wasn't even metal. Oh,
Getting tired?
yeah. I got sleep last night too. Excuse me. Sorry about that rude yawning. I got sleep last night too. I don't know why I'm tired. Sleep this morning, I should say. Good sleep finally. Was playing video games with my wife till like 10 o'clock and she had to be up at 3. So she's more tired than I am, I'm sure. Mustard and Biscuit says green metal. Yeah. I wish I'd have been using the profits from that to buy metals at that time. That'd have been really nice.
That would have been smart.
That's why I didn't do it. I was not smart then. Nobody's saying I'm smart now either, but who knows?
I'm smart. Not like people say, dumb. I'm smart.
Steve Bullion just emailed me. Comex glitch and silver triple digits in China. Game changer.
Wait, who did that?
That's Steve Bullion.
Oh, Comex. You see how they shut down again? Canceled. They canceled
Was it
all the day orders. The only orders they left up were good till cancel. And they're saying, like, oh, that's all because the banks put it up as good till cancel, and the regular dudes put it up as good for the day or whatever. I don't know.
How do they get
Conspiracy.
away with the shit they do? That's so crazy.
Did they get away with it though? Because here we are at 94. Now I'm really looking out for a video from Gareth Soloway. Is he going to pivot now on silver or and gold for that matter? He was less bearish on gold, but it's definitely very bearish on silver long term, short term rather. Sorry. You think he's going to pivot?
I don't know, man.
I know what
Yeah,
you're feeling on the charts. I know you're feeling on the charts.
it's just the charts. I mean, I get the charts. I understand you can get some insight, but I mean, he's been reading these charts and been saying it's going back to 50 for a while now, right?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, is he gonna like come around now and say, okay, I was wrong. It broke above. He had support. He had resistance at between 91 and 92. So, it closed over that range. Now it's got to confirm, I'm sure, on Monday with another close above 92, we'll say. And then, according to him, if it does that, it could go straight up to all time highs again.
Hmm.
So, who knows?
Excuse me. Um, yeah, I don't know. I like how they say you can find support when it hits its all, or find resistance or support or this or that when it hits its all-time high. Well, no shit.
Well, there's a lot of bag holders probably up there in that 110 to 120 range. Not a lot because it was only up there for a day. I mean, how many bag holders could there possibly be if it was only there for a day? Really? A couple of days even. Can't be very many, right?
I don't know.
Are there any bag holders in this chat who bought between 110 and 120? Let's go, man. Confess. If you bought between 110 and 120, put it
Put a
out
one
there.
in chat. Put a one in
Put
chat
a
if you bought around its all-time high. I don't think there's gonna be too many ones in there. I should have said put a one in there if you haven't bought if you didn't buy at the all-time high. Then the help boost the chat. Khalilo
yo,
said, did we already cover silver hitting a Benji in March? But there's a lot of hype in March, right? Matt Wingy said he bought. There you go. There's a lot of hype in March,
oh,
right? Because of this whole Comex shit going on,
yep.
or the
Kalilo
short,
says
whatever.
Kalilo says I bought from this bozo on Peer Metals at the all-time high. He definitely did. And sorry, dude, but you'll get it back eventually. No, that was a gift. That was a gift for the wife. That you don't complain when you're buying for your wife.
I'm sure he was happy with the piece he got. He'll just have to
Fish
eat
says
beans and rice for another month.
Fish says every single person, they're all lying. They all bought over 110.
You know, the last piece I bought, other than the piece from FG, the custom pour, I think the last time I bought was at the coin show when you were out here in, was that September?
Yeah. Oh wow. That's a long time ago.
That's the last time I bought silver,
Yeah.
I should say. I've bought platinum and gold since then, I think. Yeah, I bought off of Reddit some uh I bought off Reddit some platinum and gold. So the last time I bought silver was the coin show. And that was all
Cool.
those custom poured pieces that are freaking badass.
Yeah. I'm looking at my list right now. It looks like I had a 2-month gap. 11/23, I went to the Palm Beach Coin Show. I bought a bunch of Merc dimes. What was the? Oh shit! But melt. It was below melt. I got 100 Mercs for 32 times face. Right, and then the next buy that I have. Oh no, that was 11/25. No, it was 11/25 to 1/21. It's a 2-month gap. I had a 2-month gap from the end of November to almost the end of January. Now I did
Well,
get some that was, buying stuff. I know I have stuff in my bag for December. I don't know. I'll have to see where I got it. Maybe I didn't get it from Whatnot. I know that. I don't know where I
weren't you
got
on
it
a
from.
cruise ship for like a month?
Well, no, maybe in total, but oh, that's true. Yeah, it did go away. I had a long cruise, like a 9-day cruise in December.
Yeah, you were on a long ass cruise and you weren't buying.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Sometimes I make good points. If you ever listen to me, every now and then I have a good point that I make.
Oh, I bought a 1 gram Geiger Gold. Got it for 98%. $130 for a Geiger Gold 1 gram. That was in November. Then I got 10 1 gram silvers for $10, $17 below melt. I kid you not.
You're always finding deals.
Look at that.
Rudy Velo says I bought a 1 ounce Libertad at 105, but it's a double die reverse. Still felt like too much. West Texas hasn't
Yep.
bought much in the last 2 months.
Well, I
Bitcoin
think
Metal Stacker says he paid $92.81 yesterday for silver.
92.
Silver State says
I
he's
got
actually switched over to gold, kind of buying 50-50 silver gold, just DCA.
Yep, I'm the same way. All of February, basically, I've been buying like gold grams and silver eagles. That's it. Except yesterday, I bought some Benjis.
Fish says, so everyone is buying, shops running out at all-time high, except this crowd who is only the smart ones. Like I said, I haven't bought any silver since that coin show in September. And those were all custom pieces that I didn't want to pay up for, but I did anyway, and I'm ahead on them. So, and they're awesome pieces. But I haven't bought since then, as far as silver. I've actually swapped some silver for platinum, and then I've bought some platinum, and I've bought some like 1/10 gold, I think, if I remember correctly. Musgrove, Vegas, have you heard from Thousandaire? Thousandaire responded to one of Fish's videos, which a short Fish did for Thousandaire. He is doing better. He had some issues with his diet, right? Is that fair to say? Because he's like on
Yeah.
the all meat diet and the alcohol did not mix well. Um,
Yeah, glad to hear he's on the mend anyway.
I was hoping he'd pop in
He
today, but I haven't seen him.
yeah, he said he needed an IV or something, his electrolytes, and he was dehydrated, like, I guess from the reaction from the keto and the alcohol. Hey,
I
we've
mean,
all been there, man. If and
your body needs to.
nobody can say that they had a night they haven't had a night where they woke up in the morning and realized they did something really stupid the night before. I mean, we've all been there.
Yeah.
At least I think we've all been there. I know I've been there several times.
West Texas says Fish. Maybe the shops were running out of silver because they were selling to the refineries. It's a thought.
Yeah.
Hank
That
says,
is
I
a
thought
thing.
my highest I bought was $69 Morgans. That was like $11 back of spot at the time. I believe Dub C told Pang to chill out. He's like, I saw your full stack. He's like, you need to slow down.
Oh yeah, well, what did he stack? He in a year he stacked 400. I don't know, it was like 430 something ounces, I think, and then 3.5 ounces of gold, or 3.7 or 8 or 9, something like that. That's a
Didn't get a
good
chance to
little.
watch it.
And when he did the tally, I think it was like 53,000 in asset value at that day.
Nice. Nice.
That's a nice put away for a year, dude.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
that is a real nice. He works his ass
Now,
off. That guy does like 80 hours a week.
well, to be fair though, a lot of it he probably bought earlier in the year, and some of that stuff might be triple what it was in January, you know? So it
Yeah,
looks
I
good.
mean,
It looks a lot better on paper than, I'm sure he didn't invest anywhere near 53,000.
right.
That might have been a cool addition to the video. I don't know, man, did I miss that part? Like saying, okay, today it's worth 53,000, but I only have 21,000 in it. So I'm up 138%, something like that. That would have been cool.
Yeah. Maybe that
Or
could
that,
be a follow up idea.
yeah. Maybe that's too much information. I don't know.
Dub C says Pang proudly ignoring DCA.
Well, maybe he's just got a higher dollar amount on his average, like on his weekly budget than probably
Oh, he does.
most people.
I think he does a lot of overtime, so he's doing okay.
Yeah, he was saying he basically buys every 2 weeks when he gets paid.
He says he just said I usually buy $2,000 a month depending.
There you go, man. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, so about 24,000, and he's got up to about 50,000, right? It's good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're spending that average of 2,000 a month times 12, that's 24. And if it's worth 53, that's like probably a
What we're
good
doing.
120%,
Yeah,
good 120% appreciation. It's awesome. Of
very
course, it's not
awesome.
going to be that way forever, but
Why not? Yeah, and
Fish
always
says
double up every year.
tracking cost is overrated. I don't see how that could possibly be true. You got to track your cost.
I don't.
You don't track your cost. You don't know what you paid for everything. You can't pull something out and say I could look that up and tell you what I paid for it.
Nope. When I first started stacking, I used to
Yeah.
because I used to buy online and it was easier just to track it that way. But once I started just picking up stuff at a LCS or off of Reddit or coin shows, I never, I mean, there's some notes in my phone where I kept track, but I got away from keeping track of it.
Mm.
I don't know,
My
I don't know.
my brain won't allow that, man. I got to know what I paid for everything.
Like I said, when I first started stacking, I kept track of all that. You know, what the spot price was, where I bought it, what I paid for it. But um like I said, once I got out of the coin shop, I didn't look and see what spot price was. I didn't think of what I paid for it. I just took a picture of it, sent it to you and my brother, and then went about my day.
Well, Fish asks, what's the point? Well, the IRS might want to know what you paid for it.
I don't I don't plan on telling them. You really
Well,
plan on reporting it to the IRS?
I didn't say that, but I don't plan on it. But when you get that letter in the mail, you damn well better have your facts straight, or they're going to assume you paid zero for it.
That's what I pay my
and
tax
that's
guy
going to
for.
hurt. What?
That's what I pay my tax guy for.
No, I get it, but they can only save you so much. You know what I mean? You got to have the records for them.
Yeah, Dubsy agrees with you. He says tracking your basis for tax info getting audited is no joke. Okay, so I always pay cash and I don't get a receipt. So what's the point of keeping track of it? I could just go back, I could make shit up.
Well, yeah, you could, and then you could go to jail for tax evasion.
But I mean, I don't have receipts. My coin shop doesn't give receipts. And even if they did give receipts, are you telling me you kept receipts from all your purchases?
No. Mm-mm.
So then you can make up whatever price you want to the IRS.
Yeah,
You
but
can tell the IRS I paid $10 for this Morgan because I bought it off a bum on the street.
yeah,
Right?
but that's the thing, though. You don't want to tell them you paid less for it. You want to tell them you paid more for it. You want to, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
you can tell them you paid $800 for this Morgan and it's only worth $20 because the coin shop ripped you off.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I don't keep receipts, but I do keep this. I do keep receipts, but not.
Now, you keep notes.
I got my notes. I know everything I bought, the date I bought it, where I bought it, what I paid for it, what spot was that day. Blah, blah, blah. Who I bought
Yeah.
it from.
And there's nothing wrong with that, and I get that. But what I'm
I
saying is
hope to.
you don't have receipts to back it up, and the IRS wants receipts. So now what?
Yeah, but you can. You know what you can do though is if you have the date, you can look up what spot price was that day. They're not stupid. They know how to do that. And if you say, "Oh, I paid $100 for it," no, well, no, spot price was 38 that day, so we'll give you credit for 38.
Listen, I paid $100 for it because my coin shop sucks and they like to rip me off.
Let me know how that works out for you.
Littlefoot says he's headed back to the house right now to write his down in the book. He does
There you go.
Littlefoot keeps track. I know Littlefoot does.
Well, sometimes keeping track can get you in trouble, and other times it can keep you out of trouble. Depends on what you're keeping track of.
Silver State says tracking is for you. It's gratifying and affirms your conviction. I look at my spreadsheet almost daily. Nice.
Yeah, I don't look at my spreadsheet almost daily. Those numbers that I showed you, I transfer that to a spreadsheet, and then I can tell you what percentage I've invested X amount of dollars and I'm up this much or down this much. Gold, every different category from US stuff, constitutional, gold, everything broken down. And
I
all of
used to
that
keep track of it
won't
all.
even get you a cup of coffee.
I used to keep track of all that, but I mean, I don't know. I just got away from it.
Yeah.
Monks, you
I
do
think
have
I
a
just
pile of receipts in this little thing over here, but I don't know what any of it's for.
Yeah, I just do it for my own satisfaction, basically, just to know.
I get it. You know, it's good to know. Emerald Coast, good to see you. Emerald Coast says capital gains tax is a harsh reality.
Yeah.
Like Fish said earlier, cash in, cash out.
All
But
right.
when you
So
do pure metals,
Fish makes a good point.
when you do pure metals and stuff online, it's a little different.
Yeah, but that's even easier though, because if you just run everything through one checking account, money in, money out. This is the money I spent on this. This is what I got for it. If I started the year with this much, I ended the year with that much. That's my net profit. Bada bing, bada boom, it's done. I buy all my supplies, my packing supplies, any kind of things that I can legally write off goes right through that one checking account, and that's it. And it's all accounted for.
Because you're doing it like as like a business. Common stackers don't have a separate account just for their precious metals.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't. My wife wanted to set up a separate account for our bills, and I already had all the bills coming out of my account anyway. So I don't even have a separate account for bills that come out of my for a living. So
Yeah.
you treat it like a business, so it's different in your aspect and your situation. But
Mm.
like for an everyday stacker that doesn't flip that much, it's like I don't keep track of the shit.
No, that's
Maybe I'm
understandable.
wrong for that. I don't know.
Fish says, yeah, but the only caveat to that is they're going to want to know what you have in inventory, because obviously inventory is an asset, right? If you got X amount of cash versus what you started with, now you got your inventory also. So that's where you can play the game. Who knows what you got for inventory? You can use that to manipulate your situation. Boating accidents happen, thievery happens. There's a lot of things. My wife, she's a klepto.
Now you're gonna get your wife thrown in jail for tax evasion and theft.
Better her than me.
Well, Mrs. Blue Collar, you got to come with us. Your husband said you've been stealing from him for years.
Right? Fish says, yet you won't finish the ratio trade. So I keep track of everything, but I won't finish the ratio trade.
He's never gonna let you live that one down. You got to do the ratio trade, otherwise he's gonna bring it up every
Yeah,
time.
but I got to do it on my terms, right? I'm not on anybody else's, not on Fish's, not on yours, not on anybody's. It's got to be on my terms.
I agree. You don't have to
Maybe
argue with me.
maybe the reason I haven't finished it yet is because I think it's going to go into the teens. Who knows?
Hey, as long as you
Maybe
still
I'm
happy, you still ready to do the swap, there's no time frame on it, right?
no, and like I always say, the worst case scenario is I still got the silver. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you never put a time frame on it, so you're still good. Whenever you just you'll figure it out. You're a big boy. You're a grown man.
Yeah. He says, "Be the hero we all want."
Even if
He
you
does.
sold
He
it to
does
the
say that.
GSR right now, you'd be the hero.
Yeah, but maybe it is greed, because I'm thinking in the back of my mind that, yeah, it's going to go lower, but I don't know, man. I can't beat this dead horse anymore.
Listen, it's your shit. You do with it what you want. You trade it when you want. You can wipe your ass with it if you want. None of my business.
Well, it is antimicrobial.
Yeah, see? Maybe it gets rid of hemorrhoids. You never know.
Fish says he doesn't track his stack, but he knows about my 215 and a half ounces in a coffee can.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Uh,
funny. Anybody going to
Chesapeake
the
Bay
coin
says
shop today?
Chesapeake Bay says we all have the GSR number we like.
Yeah.
Listen, all you guys talk about the GSR, but what about the PSR? You guys avoid the PSR. You need to pay attention to the PSR.
My prostate is fine. I don't even have to worry about that.
Prostate to silver ratio. You always have to worry about your prostate to silver ratio.
Isn't that a test? Is it a PS? Oh no, that's a PSA test.
Public service announcement?
PSA. Isn't that a prostate, like the number that you get, a PSA for your prostate
I
blood
have no
test?
idea. Maybe I need to
Yeah,
check
yeah,
into
because
I
you don't
don't
go to
know.
the doctor. That's why.
Yeah, I don't do doctors. I did have blood work done last year for the first time in my life, and it all came back good. So,
Yeah, that's good. That's a good baseline. You should have it done once a year.
oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. See?
Yes, Chris in Virginia, yes. No, that's the PGR.
The pizza to gold ratio? What
Pizza
is a
to gold
pizza to gold
ratio.
ratio right now? So pizza is about, say a decent pizza is $20, right? So that would be like 260 to 1. You can get 260 pizzas with an ounce of gold.
Good pizza's $20.
Yeah, I would say, right? For a decent pizza? Is that what a pizza costs? 20 bucks? I don't
I
buy
don't know.
pizza.
I think it's more expensive out here.
Well, everything's more expensive out there.
Chesapeake Bay Brian says he traded silver for platinum in November, 29 to 1, I think it was. There you go. See, Chesapeake Bay, you're good, brother. I think when I did it, it was at like 25 and a half, I think, or 26. And I got out of the coin shop with 27 ounces. I gave up 27 ounces and $40 cash for a 1 ounce piece. So I don't know.
That's not bad. And you got a nice piece too.
Well, thanks. My wife tells me that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
West Texas says, so what is the platinum to silver ratio? If you look at the bottom of the screen, it is scrolling down along the bottom of the screen as we speak. It is 25.24. But if you go to the coin shop, you all know that there are premiums involved.
Yeah. There are premiums involved.
Polito says a good pizza is $50. Wow.
What? Where the hell do you buy pizza, dude?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I
That's
ain't
not,
paying 50 bucks for a pizza. No.
what kind of pizza is that? Truffle? Truffle pizza with gold on top? Fish, thanks for bringing in. He says, got a roll, boys. Great discussion. PDSR for the win. I don't know what PDSR is. Pretty damn sure. Really? I don't know.
No, he's saying PSR or palladium. Platinum or palladium
No,
to
platinum
silver
to
ratio.
silver ratio or palladium to silver ratio?
I'm thinking that's a combination of PT and PD.
PTSD? Platinum is so hard to find at coin shops. Yes.
It
I got
is.
lucky
It
and found
is.
it at I got lucky and found it at a coin shop here when I was looking. I was thinking about calling them and asking them if they had any more. Now you got me looking. Now I'm gonna have to look
Yeah.
for
West Texas
pizza
says it's funny how
prices.
people don't understand the premium involved in GSR.
You know who doesn't do um that's blue collar's problem. He doesn't believe in the premiums when it comes to doing the PSR.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know
actually,
if
you
that.
can get a nice margarita pizza from my spot for like under $20. So maybe you're right.
Yeah, I'm
Get
thinking
a nice
20 should
margarita
be
pizza.
average for a pizza.
Nice margarita pizza. Um, for 14 and a quarter.
Where is that from?
Place around the corner from my house. Pepperoni pizza, $15.
Hmm. Is that like a full size though? Like a man size pizza? Or is that like one of those little girly 10-inch pizza?
Oh, it's a good. It's the right size.
Okay. So it's a
What's the
full
other one
size
I'm thinking of?
pizza.
Oh, Pizza Rock. Let's see what Pizza Rock charges.
Oh, you know what? I just saw somebody said, Catcom said the points on a home loan. So you know how when you're in the shower, you do your best thinking? I was thinking the other day while I was showering about what if somebody 2 years ago took an equity line, interest only, bought a ton of gold with it, paid the interest by selling, you know, gold along the way to make the payments, but didn't cost you anything. And then 2 years later, now when gold is kind of peaking out, sell just enough gold to pay the loan off. How much free gold would you have ended up with? Absolutely free.
What did you
Think
come up
about
with?
that.
Did you do the math?
It would be about 60% of the value based on, I don't even know. It was probably more than 60% because I was basing it on a 30% credit card, right? If you put 10 grand on a credit card and you paid 30% a year interest, which is ridiculous, but let's just say that payment would be about $250 a month or so, right? So times 24, I think it was like around 6250 was the number I came up with. So that was 16,250, and 10,000 2 years ago would have bought you, what was it? What was it? 1,000 ounces, maybe. No, 800 ounces, sorry, of silver. So to pay back 16,000, you'd have to sell a little over 200 of it, maybe about 200 of it. So you'd almost like have 500 or 600 free ounces. And then, yeah, does that sound logical?
What about taxes?
You and your taxes. What
Hey, you were
taxes?
talking
What are you
taxes
talking about?
earlier.
What taxes?
You were talking about taxes earlier. Now you're talking about big numbers. So you're talking about
All right,
taxes. You're talking about the
so
IRS is
throw
gonna know.
so 16,000. If you only sold 16,000 of it, then uh, throw on another 20% for taxes. So you still got like 500 free ounces of silver by using credit. There was risk, but you could have done it.
You just said 500 ounces before you figured taxes.
No, I said 600, I think. I don't freaking know, dude. I'll put it on paper. I'll make a video. I promise I'll make a video. I will. I promise I'll make a video. Bang's laughing. Holy
You got
shit, man. No, but the appreciation on metals was so good that you could have got away with that.
yeah.
Like two
Oh,
years ago, real estate in my area 2 years ago peaked. It would have made sense for me to sell my house, take all that money and buy gold with it, or silver and gold, rent for 2 years, sell what I had to sell to pay back myself, and buy $1 million house.
who's to say you
Come
can't do
on.
that right now?
No, well, gold is high now. That's what I'm saying. It was so low at the time. But my point is, people always say, don't use credit, don't put it on a credit card. You could have got away with that. What if you
Oh,
had one of them zero interest? If you had
you're
one of them
saying
zero
gold is
interest credit cards.
you're saying gold is high now, but in 2 years from now, you might say gold was cheap in 2026.
Well, no, yes, but
Take
there's
the
more
risk.
risk now. There's more risk now because of the price. Back then, it was super low.
But you didn't know that it was super low.
I did. I knew. I knew. I couldn't tell everybody because, guys, honestly, I can see the future, but I
You
can't
didn't
talk
want to tell
about it.
everybody because you didn't want the price to go up. I get it. I
I
get
can't. I can't talk about it. The aliens told me not to talk about it.
it. Dubsy says he traded gold for platinum 1-to-1 ratio in 2011. See, that's what I'm hoping it goes back to, you know? Well, no, since I traded silver, I need the silver to ratio to differ, right? But who's
Yeah,
to
but
say I
for
can't
gold,
trade silver to platinum and platinum to gold,
for
right?
gold, for gold and platinum to be 1-to-1, gold is going to have to lose a lot of money.
Where platinum has to gain a lot of money.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's ever going to catch up now.
What? But you think the gold to silver ratio is going to go differently?
I told you I can't talk about it.
The gold to platinum ratio was at like 2.6, I want to say. It's at 2.24 right now. And at one point it was under 2 not too long ago. So it's possible, blue collar is possible.
Yeah,
That happened. I got faith.
right. Serpent is saying you only have to sell enough to cover your cost, and the appreciation on that metal. The rest is unrealized gains, which is true. And then the boating accident, you lose all that stuff.
So give it a shot. The interest rates are coming down on houses, so you can get a lower interest rate on your house if you take out a loan on your house, and give it a shot. Let me know how that works out.
Well, I mean, you can't deny that if I said that 2 years ago, in fact, I made a video about that. And the video was this: if everybody says the dollar is going to collapse and inflation is going to keep going, why wouldn't you buy metal on credit, watch it appreciate, and the inflation rate will basically waste away the debt?
Why don't you buy everything on credit if you think that the dollar is going to go to shit?
Well, there you could say that. You could. I think I might have even said that. I said, why wouldn't you run up credit cards and then let the inflation rate just erase the debt? That's what the US government does.
Yeah, you're
That's what
right.
they're trying to do. Let's be honest. That's what they're trying to do. And why don't we just play the same game they are?
Give it a shot. Let me know how it works. Because they charge taxes. They don't get taxed. They just make this shit up. They just print more money. Paying stockpile says a HELOC. There you go. Home equity loan. Give it a shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
my lender sends me shit all the time about how the equity I have in my house and what I could do with the equity and this and that. And I
People
erased
do
that
that.
email.
People do that. They tap into the equity of their primary to buy like a rental property or something.
I thought about it. Um, because of where because of the equity I have in my house. If um yeah, my wife was thinking about getting like another like an investment house property type thing. And
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. It would be um think Silver State would know, but I think it would be cheaper to do a home equity loan and use the equity in my house than to take out a second mortgage because if you have a rental property, you pay higher interest, I believe.
Oh, without question.
So
And you got to put a lot more down on it. But, there are some people that would say that's stupid. Don't risk your primary residence. And there's other people that say, don't even own your primary residence. You should be only investing money in real estate that makes you money. And your home doesn't make you any money. You can rent that.
everybody has their opinions when it comes to other people's money.
Right.
3D Woodwork says that's just getting yourself more into debt, so you owe the man.
Well,
You're
is
always
it
in
really
debt.
though? If you own your house free and clear, right? Or close to free and clear, and you can get like say a $500,000 equity line on it, and you could buy $250,000 properties that you can rent for 2,500 a month. Does that not make sense?
I get the math. I hear you.
So yeah, you got debt on your primary residence, but those other houses you own free and clear,
You're paying
essentially.
for the debt on your primary resident.
Right. At a very low rate, you know,
And
which
if
you
it came
wouldn't
down
get
to
that.
it, you sell your primary residence, you kick your lender or your renters out, and you go live in that house free and clear.
Yeah, no,
Right?
I know my neighbor across the street did exactly that 20 years ago, right? He bought these shit box houses that like you wouldn't live in, right? And he bought them for I want to say like 135,000. He bought 3 of them with the equity that he had in his house. And I said, "Dude, you're out of your mind. What the hell are you doing?" He goes, "In 20 years you'll have a different outlook." Well, here it is 20 years later. All 3 houses are paid off and he's collecting about 9,000 a month in rent. So I guess he was right.
Even his mansion across from your mansion's paid for. I mean, he's doing fine then.
Yeah, his mansion is paid for. Um And all his investment real estate's paid for as well. So he's sitting pretty.
Galilo says BCS, that assumes things work out well, factor in the risk, and if you get a stupid ass squatter, yeah, no thanks. I had a buddy of mine,
Yeah, but dude,
he had 3 rentals, and one of his renters, they just like destroyed the house. It was but then he just, filed a claim to the insurance, got it fixed, and kicked them out.
as far as squatters go, yeah, you're living in a blue state, dude. We don't stand for squatters. If you don't pay your rent, here, you got 5 days to pack your shit and get it out, or the sheriff puts it on the curb.
They don't play around in Florida, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's no squatters. That ain't happening. And even if they get away with that for a few minutes, I can hire a couple of rednecks that will get rid of that dude real quick.
Well, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 2 hours, 20 minutes. I am getting tired. I need a nap. I do have some things I need to do today, or would like to do today. Appreciate everybody being here. Monday night I will be hosting, and we no longer set up guests, so who knows who the heck will pop on. Maybe it'll be Littlefoot, maybe it'll be Kalilo, maybe it'll be, who knows, Dub
Maybe
C, maybe it'll
Pang.
be Thousandaire, maybe it'll be Pang. Maybe Thousandaire will make his comeback on our show. Who the hell knows? We never know.
I kind of hope he does. I kind of hope Thousandaire jumps in with us, man. I think it would be fun.
That would
We
be
always
fun.
have fun with him.
And Thousandaire, if you're listening, set up an email and email us. Like to hear from you, brother. Hope everything is well. Like to hear about the recovery. So
Actually, we would love to hear about the recovery on Monday night.
me too. Yes,
And
absolutely.
everybody would love to hear about it.
And everybody's worried. That's all. People worry, and people. It's a great community of like-minded individuals that care for each other, which is pretty cool. I told Blue Collar I'm going to disappear for a couple weeks and see if anybody reaches out for me. Just to see, just a test. Well, now I told you guys, so I can't do it. Khalil says Thousandaire is in Rosarito, Mexico. Hey, maybe, hopefully. He said, YouTube gets to wearing on you, and I get that. So he needed a little R&R. So it's good. It's all right. He'll come back stronger than ever. Maybe. Never know. Maybe he'll put out 2 videos a day. Hell, who knows?
Yeah, he kind of went rogue in a sense where he just like went dark, which if he's got to recover health-wise, yeah, do it. But it is what it is. I wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back. He said he's figuring things out, so he's good.
Yeah.
Catcom said Vegas stayed and babysat. No, it was we hung out. It was an interesting night, and we'll leave it at that one. If you were there, if you weren't there, then you'll never know. Polito, did he get a strike for the live? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. As everybody knows, Thousandaire is an individual that nobody can get a hold of. So nobody knows what happened. I was wondering if he got a strike for it. I don't know. We will find out when he comes around, hopefully.
Well, I'm going to throw out the open invitation, Thousandaire. You're welcome. You're always welcome. Monday night, 9:00 on Vegas's channel. Be there.
There you go. Well said. And he usually watches the replay or listens, so hopefully he's listening.
Oh, that's going to be a short. I'm going to release that in about 10 minutes.
Perfect. Best 8-hour show, Catcom says. Catcom, Pang, Kalilo, Chesapeake Bay, Plato's Cave, Silver Serpents, 3D Woodworks, Littlefoot, Silver State, Matt Wingy, Chris in Virginia. Thank you everybody for being here. Greatly appreciate you being here. If you guys do not know, go check out Kalilo's channel. He will be having Silver Serpents on here in a couple hours. Sunday night, check out the Metal Mob. I believe that's going to be on Humble Stacker's channel, and Pang will be on there telling his story, showing off his stacks. And until then, everybody enjoy the weekend. Go out there, enjoy the nice weather if you have nice weather. If you don't have nice weather, then stay inside and stay warm. I know it's like 80 degrees here this weekend. I had to turn on the AC the last 2 days, just for those of you that are in freezing cold weather. Thought that I'd share that with you.
Mm-hmm.
And we will talk to you guys on Monday night. Enjoy the weekend.
Yep.
Thank you
And
guys.
see you guys on Monday. Take care, everybody. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks, Blue Collar, for having me on. Greatly appreciate it.
Always, anytime.